The Nikon ONE-J2 happens to be my favorite small camera on the market today. It's because the camera is so flexible and it's so robust. You can use this camera for corporate events, family functions, shoot your kid's soccer game, and you can take it on a trip. You can shoot photos for your brochure, your company's website, and you're gonna get stunning photos and great 1080p full HD video. Now, the camera represents the second generation in a new revolution in digital photography, and that is mirrorless shooting. Now, this camera acts a lot like a DSLR camera. It has a lot of the control of a DSLR, and you can use interchangeable lenses just like a DSLR camera. But unlike your traditional DSLR camera, it doesn't have a mirror. There you shoot right onto the mirror. Here you shoot right onto the camera's sensor. That allows two things: the camera to act more like a computer and give you a slew of great features, and number two, it allows the camera to be much smaller and slimmer in profile and have a much smaller footprint. The camera comes in different kits. You can pick different lenses in those kits. You can go from a 10 to 30 millimeter zoom lens to a 30 to 110 millimeter zoom lens. And my favorite is the Pancake 10 millimeter lens, which doesn't have a zoom but shoots really sharp photos. Now, these lenses are great, but you can also buy an adapter for the camera that allows you to put on regular Nikon glass. It's perfect for professionals and also great for amateurs. If you're a professional, you can now use this as backup. Here's the thing: imagine putting a 50 millimeter 1.4 aperture lens on this camera. Oh, the pictures are stunning. Look at these photos. And because the camera has a crop sensor, which is smaller than your traditional DSLR camera, it extends the zoom range and gives you a much larger range if you put a big zoom lens on. This camera has a ton of other features, including time-lapse photography. You can do timed photography. You can do slow motion video. It does Smart Pick. It will take a bunch of pictures and pick out which picture it thinks is best.
You can see it with the continuous shutter action here. As I press the shutter down, it'll just keep taking photos.
That allows you to do several frames per second. The greatest feature of this camera is that you can shoot photos and some video going back and forth immediately, and you can do both in automatic or fully manual. You can have full control over your aperture, ISO, and your shutter speed, and so you can really be creative with this camera and take remarkable pictures. It'll shoot RAW, it'll shoot JPEG, and it'll shoot all day long on a 32 gig card, and the battery lasts just as long as the card does. So I highly recommend the Nikon ONE-J2 for anybody out there who wants a camera. It's a reasonable price and it's a lot of fun. Take it on your next trip.
Adorama TV is brought to you by Adorama, your best source for the equipment and knowledge you need. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. Place your order by 7 p.m. and it ships the same day. Plus, the next time you're in New York City, be sure to visit our store located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. Check out the Adorama Rental Company for professional cameras, lighting, computers, and more. We'll help you make the best selection to match your needs while giving you the knowledge to achieve the best outcome from your rental. Adorama is your complete solution for equipment, printing, training, and more. Adorama, more than a camera store.